So I was going to upload my DVD collection update video for last month today, but the Scream 6 and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey BBFC full ratings infos were both released, revealed, whatever you want to call it, today, so I'm going to go through them. And yeah, so a quick warning for this Scream 6 one. We're going to look at the Scream 6 one first because, it's coming out sooner than Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, at least here in the UK, I believe. A quick warning for this Scream 6 one. I probably don't even need to say this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This full ratings info does reveal, if there is more than one killer or just one killer. Obviously, the killer or killers for this film were leaked. If you don't already know about that, I believe those are like actual leaks. But yeah, this does reveal if there is just one killer or if there is more than one killer. But I probably don't even need to say that. But yeah, let's look at the Scream 6 full ratings info. So obviously they have this new system now with the this thing you can see right here in front of you, where they rate the issues in the film out of 5. Depending on how severe they are, kind of what common sense media does. But yeah, this is so for violence they put 5 out of 5, threat and horror they put 4 out of 5, language 4 out of 5, sex 3 out of 5, drugs 3 out of 5, sexual violence and sexual threat is 3 out of 5, which is that's quite new for this franchise actually, and injury detail is 4 out of 5, and discrimination, there's none of it, 0 out of 5. But yeah, here is the full ratings info for the film. So for violence, which is the only part I'm going to read out because it's an 18 for strong bloody violence, so I think that's the main part. That's the main part I want to focus on. So for violence, I put scenes of violence include frenzied stabbings with elements of sadism and brutality, often resulting in bloody detail. There are shootings and deaths caused by falls and improvised weapons. So it doesn't sound any worse than what we've already seen in the franchise. Obviously, we still don't know for certain if this is going to be the goriest one yet, like they have said it will be. But only time will tell if that is the case. And for threat and horror as well, which I will also read out, there are frequent and sustained scenes of threat in which people are pursued by masked killers. There you go, including on public transport, stores, streets, and in their homes. In some cases, the killers intentionally toy with their targets in a sadistic fashion, so that's very unsurprising for the Scream franchise. And there are just all the other issues there, which you can pause and read if you want to. And for injury detail, they put mutilated and severed body parts are discovered, and frequent stabbings and shootings result in bloody injuries. A person falls from a height and hits their head, resulting in some brief gory detail. I won't be surprised if that is this person in the film. But I might just be completely wrong. But yeah, that's the Scream 6 full ratings info. That's now been revealed, and this does also have the flashing flicking lights warning, which I was actually thinking I was literally thinking yesterday, I think I was like I wonder if Scream 6 is gonna have the flashing flicking lights warning, because I don't think we've seen that in any of the I haven't seen that in any of the previous ones. Full ratings infos for this for any film in the Scream franchise. I cannot speak today, sorry about that. But yeah, that's Scream 6, the full ratings info that has now been revealed. So now let's move on to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So I'm just going to search it up here. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So obviously it's an 18, of course, strong violence, gory images, threat. And I was very interested because it has threats in there, which I haven't seen in an 18 for absolutely ages. So for violence, they put 5 out of 5. Threat and horror is 5 out of 5. So I wonder if if threat and horror gets a 5 out of 5 on this new system that they're doing, it's considered 18 worthy threat, or if it's listed in the short ratings info of an 18 film, if the threat and horror is 5 out of 5, but that seems to be the case, at least with this film. Language 4 out of 5, sexual violence and sexual threat is 4 out of 5, injury detail is 5 out of 5, theme is 2 out of 5, I don't know what that means, sex and discrimination 0 out of 5. I think theme is okay. No, actually, I don't know what is. We're gonna have to see. Because I did just look at this very briefly earlier on. But I didn't. I can't remember anything about the theme stuff. So yeah, we'll look at that in just a second. So yeah, violence is quite a lot here actually. 5 out of 5. A woman is stabbed through the mouth with a knife, resulting in blood dripping from the blade and her face, and there are bloody throat slashings. A character's head is smashed with a sledgehammer, while the head of another character is crushed slowly beneath the wheel of a car. A man is tied with his wrists above him and whipped. A woman, I know there was a clip about that, the whipping one. A woman is strangled with a chain, and another has her head repeatedly smashed against a piece of machinery. But the impact of these blows are hidden. Characters are beaten with sledgehammers, bats, and bottles, with some sight of bloody impact wounds. With sight of some bloody impact wounds. Sorry, a man's arm is pulled off, and another has his face partially torn off. Women are dragged by the hair and slapped. So it does say that there are some male victims here, so it's not just the women, as they say here. But yeah, threat and horror, 5 out of 5. Strong scenes of horror and threat include predominantly female characters being stalked and chased by monstrous creatures wielding weapons such as knives, sledgehammers, and chains. Women are bound and gagged and threatened with death or torture. A woman relaxing in a spa pool is attacked by a creature who covers her mouth with a rag, rendering her unconscious as she thrashes. There's language, sexual violence, and sexual threat, and injury detail is 5 out of 5, hence why it says like gory images here. And Scream 6 didn't say like strong bloody violence gore or like strong bloody violence injury detail, which that would have been the case if it was 5 out of 5 for this like this new system thing they're doing. If injury detail was 5 out of 5, I think that would have been the case. It would have been listed in the short BBFC insight. Strong gory images include sight of a woman's head being crushed, resulting in an eyeball popping out. There is sight of a severed head and characters with bloody facial and bodily injuries, including a man with part of his face torn off. There are sights of dead bodies, skeletal remains, and of what appears to be human intestines being cooked. I love how extreme this all sounds, but like it's probably not even going to be that disturbing. Because it's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, enough said. Theme, here's the theme stuff. There are brief undetailed references to mental health issues. Okay, that's the theme. And this does also have a flashing, flicking lights warning. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I think it would be funny if they put that flashing, flicking lights thing, in the, this thing. I don't know what to call it. If they rated that out of 5, I think that'd be kind of funny. But obviously, it's not like a content issue in the film like the other ones are. So it's obvious why they don't do it. But yeah, that's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and the Scream 6 full BBFC ratings infos. They've been revealed, and interestingly enough, here with the new system that they've been doing, they now list every single issue in like their own section in the full ratings info, which they didn't do before. They'd list the issues that weren't worthy of the film certificate in like a shorter, in like a little paragraph down here, which they are also doing. They're doing for this as well, interestingly enough. But they do also have them listed separately as well. So I wonder why that is. Maybe it was written up a while ago, but I doubt that. No idea what's going on. I don't know the secrets here. So yeah, those are the Scream 6 and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey full BBFC ratings infos revealed. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. And until next time, bye bye.